bread weighs 2 billion pounds.
And tastes delicious.
We'll tell you in a minute, but first, let's talk about the state of cheese.
I'm Elena. I'm a cheese professional with Wisconsin roots. Cheese is my life.
And I'm Alex, chef from Paris searching for the most amazing ingredients in the world.
We're cheese lovers, and we want to help you discover
your next favorite cheese.
When you think of Wisconsin cheese, you might think of the classics, like cheddar and deep-fried cheese curds.
Both of which are obviously amazing.
But what most people don't realize is how much artistry and creativity is happening in Wisconsin cheesemaking right now.
That shouldn't surprise anybody, considering how many Wisconsin pioneers were cheesemakers.
Settlers from all over Europe chose Wisconsin for its lush land and started making cheeses with the same traditional recipes and techniques they used back home.
They even invented new cheeses.
Different flavors and rubs, and new combinations that nobody else was doing anywhere in the world.
Let's look at one of the most famous examples.
The Sartori black pepper Bellavitano. This is a cheddar Parmesan hybrid with coarsely ground black pepper rubbed on the rind.
I love this. I've got the Parmesan flavors immediately. That fruity, toasty, caramelized vibe, but also the cheddar vibe. I got the creaminess, richness, and even the sharpness.
At the US Cheese Championship, black pepper Bellavitano has actually won the coveted Grand Champion Award. Pretty impressive. Our next cheese is Deer Creek's The Robin. It's a Colby, and we can't talk about Wisconsin without mentioning the town of Colby. They literally named a cheese after it.
It's a bit similar to cheddar, isn't it?
There are some similarities, but authentic Colby is different. Take a look.
Oh, wow, there are tiny holes in this cheese.
Little holes, eyes is what we'd call them. You'd never find those in a cheddar. Also, the flavor is sweeter. To me, this is like the ultimate snackable cheese.
Wow, I love this cheese so much.
Our last cheese is totally different from the previous two. Pine River's Swiss cheese and almond cold pack, a real Wisconsin original. It means basically you start with a high quality cheese, in this case a Swiss, sometimes it's a cheddar, mix it with a little cream and some big flavors. It's not heat treated, so it's super fresh and the flavors really shine. There's so many different flavors. There's spicy beer and one of my favorites is chunky blue.
I might need some time before I go back to Paris to taste them all. I would love to see this in a BLT. You know, skip the mayo, use some of that creamy spread. That would make like a Wisconsin BLT.
Love it. Fact, Wisconsin cheese is mind-blowing.
But what's really unbelievable is that they make 2 billion pounds of high-quality cheese a year. All that cheese and the quality is so high, it's crazy.
Hey, when it comes to cheese, Wisconsin doesn't mess around.
looking for your next favorite cheese? You'll find it in Wisconsin.
If you're craving more cheese knowledge, watch the rest of the State of Cheese video series.